Do you always talk negative to yourself? Do you always feel the need to please others? Do you keep comparing yourself to others? Do you find difficulty making your own choices? Do you struggle to build healthy relationships? Or do you keep doubting yourself in achieving things? If your answers are yeses, I'm afraid, my friend, that you're lacking self-esteem. And that's what our topic is all about today. So what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is how you see yourself from within and how much you value and appreciate yourself regardless of how people see you. And why is it important, ya Lutfi? Because it has an impact on your mental health, your achievements, your relationships, your career, even your happiness. It has an impact on your everything. There are many causes of low self-esteem. One, it can be because of discouraging parents. I know that we are living in societies where it's a crime for a person to point a finger at his parents claiming that they caused him harm. But most of our parents do at some point, with or without intended. It can be caused by a lot of comparison you suffer from in your childhood between you and other children that made you feel less than them in each time. It can be caused by sexual abuse, sexual harassment, and this kind of trauma is totally able to crush a person's self-esteem. It can be caused by academic failure. The idea that the other children are getting higher results than you, doing better than you in classes, can make you feel sometimes that they are better than you. It can be caused by social beauty standards. Society has succeeded labeling people according to beauty standards who knows who put them first. And especially for us, we female gender, we blindly care about those standards. And it can sometimes lower or raise our self-esteem. If I'm suffering from low self-esteem, how can I overcome this issue? Or at least how can I raise my self-esteem? There are many ways mentioned in book established by psychologists. But according to my own experiment with low self-esteem, I'm going to highlight some of them. Number one is start from the roots. You need to be aware of what has caused the issue at the first place. You need to accept it and live with it. Because at the end of the day, there is nothing that you can change at the past, but there are a lot of things that you can control in the present that could change your future. Number two, forgive yourself. I know that a feeling of low self-esteem may accompany a continuous feeling of self-guilt, and therefore you find that you're being so hard on yourself and you keep hating yourself as if you deserve it. Forgive yourself for that and promise yourself to start a new, healthy beginning in which you begin to respect yourself more, appreciate yourself more, and love yourself more. Get to know your real self again. مميزاتك، عيوبك، طبعك، طبيعتك. Get to know all aspects of your personality, and I'm 100% sure that you're going to fall in love with yourself deeply again. Take care of your overall self, your health, your spiritual life, your mentality, your outlook. Change the negative thoughts about yourself, because it's only an image you drew in your mindset, and it doesn't define who you really are. Make room only for positivity within your brain system. 6. Develop your skills and work on them. And finally, the real challenge is the determination, because any change is a process that takes time. With every little development, you're gonna find yourself returning back to zero level all over again. But it's okay, because it's only part of the process. Don't give up on yourself, because you're worth fighting for. And now, my favorite part, an advice from a stranger. Guess our guest.
Hello everyone, this is Isham Ghaffar speaking. Thank you, Alec, for choosing me to talk about this important topic, which is low self-esteem or lack of confidence. So, I know that a lot of people have been telling you guys to be more confident, but this is kinda easier said than done. So first of all, we need to understand what is confidence. For me, confidence is your ability to make choices and take risks, and you still believe in your ability. So if you have the problem of lack of confidence or low self-esteem, You should recognize that this is a problem and you should look for ways to, to solve it. And in today's video, I come to you with 3 tips that if you follow them, I guarantee that it will increase your confidence and happiness. So the first tip is to stay away from toxic people. I know that a lot of lack of self-confidence comes from social pressure or the way you're treated. So if you think that the environment around you is not supportive, it's bad for you, it's toxic for you, change it. Change the environment and the way and the people around you. The second tip is to acquire a growth mindset. You should know that everything in the world is learnable. So instead of, just doing nothing, start taking courses, reading books, doing sports. And believe me, the more you learn, the more knowledge you acquire, the more self-confidence you're going to have. The third tip is to accept failure and to know that you're going to make mistakes. This is super normal. It happens to everyone. If everybody stopped at the first failure he makes, we wouldn't be living in today's world. We'd probably be still all, hunting animals for a living. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, only to come back later and be this impressive entrepreneur we all know right now. Bill Gates watched his first company crumble, but years later he became one of the wealthiest individuals of the time. Walt Disney was told that he lacked creativity, but he's now seen as one of the most ingenious and creative individuals of the 20th century. And I'd like to remind you with this quote from Winston Churchill: "Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." Thank you.
Thank you guys for reaching till the end. Don't forget to share, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get update for each video we upload. See you guys next video. Adios.